my channel. My name is Laura, and this is Daisy if you haven't seen her before. Today is Saturday, so I'm doing Saturday Shelfie Tour. So I had this crazy idea. I'm going to be putting my bookshelf together today. Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks that I haven't had a bookshelf, so yeah. Let me share with you what my books look like without the bookshelf. It's really messy. Say goodbye, Daisy. So this is what I have my books on right now because my bookshelf fell, so they're all sitting on my table here. So now my bookshelf is going to go in this spot right here next to my TV. So that's where it was before, so that's where I'm going to put all these books, and these are my favorite books. So these will go on there in alphabetical order. As you can see, there's Harry Potter there, but all the other ones are hidden. So anyway, stay tuned. Okay, this is the bookshelf that I chose. I got it from Target. It is 5 shelves up like I had before, so it's exactly the same bookshelf I had before, and hopefully I will put it together better than the last time because it collapsed. So anyway, I hopefully will have a helper. I'm trying to get my son, my little man, to help me, so we'll see. Okay, with a little help from my son, this thing is put together. It's empty. I have it here on the wall. Now let's fill it up. Here's a quick overview of what it looks like with the books in it. So this is the top shelf, and this is the second shelf, and this is the third shelf. And today we're going to do the third shelf. So I'm going to go back and do the third shelf. And here we go. So that's what it looks like right now. Okay, I did a major cleaning of this shelf because I had a whole bunch of books here. I brought my Jodi Picoult books all upstairs. I brought my James Patterson books upstairs. There was 2 other authors. Nicholas Spencer. And there was one more. Oh, Deborah Rainey. They all were brought upstairs because I didn't read them yet. So I put them upstairs in the crates. So anyway, today I am going to be doing my third shelf down because that's where I left off last time when the bookshelf fell. So the third shelf is going to be this shelf here right behind me. So that's this one. So here we go. I'm going to start and share with you what's in here. So this is a book that got me into reading, and it is Twilight by Marissa Meyer. I read this one. I read New Moon. And I read Eclipse. And I read these when they first were released, way back when, I don't remember when, before the kids were born, the triplets. And then book 4 was released, and I had no idea it was being released. And I didn't know until after the movie was out. So yeah, so I have Breaking Dawn that I still have not read yet. I have the book, but I haven't read it yet. So yeah, this is on my to-do. I really need to read this one so I can watch the movie. So that's that. And then I recently picked up this one that was just released, the 10th edition, anniversary edition. So Twilight and Life and Death. So yes, I had to get it because it got me into reading. So yeah, so I had to get that. So I got that. I have not read it yet. And then I also have The Host, which I have not read yet by her. So that's that. Okay, so starting over here. Actually, I'll do these in the front first. Okay, so I have a book on my shelf here because I really liked Sean O'Lean's book. I read something of his once before and I really liked it. I bought this one, Brother and Sister, but I have not read it yet. So this is on my favorite shelf because of the author. So that's that one. Then I read this one, Dorothy Must Die. It was really, really good. Very creepy and very good. This is by Daniel Page. So this one I read, loved it. I think I gave it either 4 or 5 stars. So that's that one. And then I bought the next one, The Wicked Will Rise. I think this is the next one. And then I have Yellow Brick War. So I have both books. I have not read these yet, but yeah, so I own them. Okay, this one I read. This is by Matt De La Pena. It's called I Will Save You. I really like this one. I think I gave it 4 stars. So it is on my shelf. I really like his writing style, and I like to read more of his books. So that's this one. And then another author that I really, really enjoyed is this one, The Silver Linings Playbook. Very good book, 5 stars. But the movie I did not like. The movie was like a 3-star for me. Matthew Quick, I really like. Whatever I read from him so far, I really enjoyed. So yeah, the book is really, really good. You have to read the book. So very good. And then I have The Good Luck of Right Now. I have not read this one yet. This is by Matthew Quick. So yeah, it's on my favorite shelf because I really like his writing style. So that's that. Okay, going in the back here. Please Ignore Your Deeds. And I read this one this is by A.S. King. I read this one. I think I gave it 4 stars. I only kept my 4 stars. 4 and 5 stars, so these are on here. So mostly, some 3 stars I did keep, but okay. So here's a book that I'm going to give it away. I think I gave this one 3 stars, but I wanted to read it again, so I kept it. So this is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I really enjoyed it. I think I only gave it 3 stars. And I wanted to reread it because I wanted to see if I guessed it while I was reading it. So here you go. So that's there. Now my Shatter Me book is missing. I think one of my daughters stole it. But I have Unravel Me, which is book 2. Very, very good. I read this one. 5 stars, I think I gave it. And then I have Unite Me, Destroy Me, and Fracture Me. I think I only read Destroy Me. I haven't read the other one yet. So, yeah. So, that's that. And I still need to read this one, Ignite Me. So, I have not read this one yet. So, that would finish my trilogy. And then I have the Throne of Glass series. Here's my 3-star. This is Throne of Glass. This is my purple book. I love the book. I love the cover, but I only gave it 3 stars because I mainly struggled reading this one. I had to turn to audiobook, and I did finish it. I gave it 3 stars because I struggled. And now they said it was supposed to be getting better than the first book. So I have this one, Assassin's Blade, that I have not read yet. And I have Crown of Midnight that I have not read yet. And I have Arrow Fire that I have not read yet. Yep, I bought them because they said it's supposed to get better. So, yeah. So that's why I kept them, and hopefully my girls will read it. And here's a book that I read. Stack is going to fall. Here's a book that I read. I think this is nonfiction. And I got this from my grandmother. It's called Daniel's Story. It's by Carol Madas. And this is about the Holocaust, and I really enjoyed it, and I kept this book. This was given to me, as I said, by my grandmother. It's a very short book. I read this on a readathon, so yeah. So I have that. Then I have Did I Mention I Love You by Estelle Mesquime. Really, really good book. This is new adult, I think. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I do have the other books. They're upstairs. I think I have 2 and 3, but they're in my crates upstairs. So, that's this one. Here's another book that I liked. This one is new adult, and it is Beautiful Disaster. Check out the bookmarks. Yeah, I really like this one. It's by Jamie McGuire, but you have to like a new adult books to like this book. Yeah. But I really liked it. It's about a guy that boxes, and it's really good. So I like that one. So after that one, I had to get A Beautiful Wedding, which is the second book, and I read this one. Very good as well. Very, very short book. It's a novella, and I read that. And his books by Jamie McGuire, but I haven't read these yet. And I'm holding the pile here because it's going to fall. Beautiful Redemption, I have not read yet. And I have Beautiful Oblivion. I have not read this one yet. And I have Red Hill by her. So I have not read this one yet. So, but I kept it because I really like the other books. And here we go. We are going into my Lunar Chronicles books, and it looks like Cinder is missing. I do own it. One of my kids must have it, one of my girls. But I have Scarlet here on my shelf, which is Scarlet was my favorite. So Scarlet got 4 stars. Cinder got 3 stars. I struggled reading Cinder. I'm actually listening to them on audio, and they're really good on audio. So that's a 4-star. Cress got a 3-star. It went back down again for me. So Cress. And Fairest was really, really good. I like this one more. So this one went back up to a 4-star. I have not read Winter yet. I do own it. I have it upstairs. I'm on the wait list with the library for audio. I'm on number 8. So I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get Winter. But yeah, I will read it eventually. And the stack's getting really high, see? And I have Stars Above that I haven't read yet either. So I own this one. And the last book on the shelf is a book that I like really, really. Daisy wants treats. What Alice Forgot is the first book I read by Leon Morty. Really, really good fiction book. It's about Alzheimer's disease, memory loss, and really, really good book. I really enjoyed it. That's the first book I read by her, and yeah, it's on my favorite shelf. I got this used, so it is a little damaged, but yeah. So I read her Husband's Secrets, and I also read the Hypnotist Love or something. I don't know. But the Big Little Lies I have not read yet. It's upstairs. So yeah. So that's it. So this is my favorite shelf, shelf number 3. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.